Have you ever had a great business idea but hesitated to start? Maybe you felt you didn't have enough knowledge, or you were unsure how much time it would take. Perhaps you thought competing with big companies would be too difficult. But think about it. If every successful entrepreneur let fear hold them back, the world wouldn't have the big companies we see today. Jason Fried and David Heinemeier Hansson faced the same doubts, but they didn't let fear stop them. They believed that starting a business doesn't mean wasting time in endless meetings. They also knew that finding investors or business partners too early can sometimes slow down your growth instead of helping it. The real strength of a business, a clear purpose. Before starting a business, ask yourself, what is your real goal? If your only aim is to make money, your business might struggle in the long run. Yes, profit is important, but focusing only on money can make you lose sight of what really matters. For example, imagine you start a small company that develops mobile apps. If your only focus is making money, you might hire employees at low salaries to save costs. But when people don't feel valued, they won't give their best effort. As a result, your product might not be as good, and your business could eventually fail. On the other hand, if your main goal is to create the best possible product, money will follow naturally. Paying your employees well so they stay motivated and dedicated is not a bad idea. Many successful businesses have grown with this mindset. Did Bill Gates start Microsoft just for money? When Bill Gates started his first business, do you think he did it just to become the richest person in the world? Probably not. His main goal was to create a product that made people's work easier. He was passionate about what he was building, and that passion led Microsoft to become one of the biggest companies in the world. This doesn't mean money isn't important, but a successful business is one that solves a real problem. Whether it's in technology, healthcare, gaming, or any other industry. If you focus on quality and impact rather than just profit, your business will have a stronger foundation. Key takeaways. The real purpose of a business should be to provide value, not just to make money. You don't need a huge team or big investments at the beginning. What matters is a right mindset and a valuable product. Money follows when your product genuinely helps people and earns their trust. Successful businesses are built by people who want to create something new and useful, not just by those chasing profits. So, the next time you have a business idea, don't give up just because it seems risky. The biggest businesses are created by those who take the first step with confidence. The real secret to success, your mindset. Have you ever wondered why Bill Gates, one of the richest and most successful people in the world, doesn't focus only on making money? Why does he try to limit his children's use of technology? Because he understands that real success doesn't come just from wealth. It comes from the right mindset and values. He knows that things earned through hard work hold greater value. The same applies to business. If you only chase profits, you might succeed for a while, but long-term success comes from quality and dedication. More important than marketing, a great product. If your product or service is genuinely good, you won't need fake marketing strategies. How many times have you seen ads that claim a shampoo or skin cream will magically change your life? Just use this, and everything will be perfect. But does that really happen? The real purpose of marketing is to introduce a product to more people. But that doesn't mean making false promises. If your product is truly valuable, people will naturally adopt it and recommend it to others. What should small businesses do? If you run a small company or startup, you don't need to compete with big corporations in marketing. The truth is, a huge advertising budget won't guarantee success. Your product is the best advertisement for your business. Think about it. If your product genuinely helps people, they will recommend it to others. That's real marketing, word-of-mouth publicity. For example, instead of spending millions on ads for a hair product, wouldn't it be better if people actually used it, saw the results, and shared their experience with others? That's the most reliable form of marketing. What to focus on instead of marketing. 1. Create an outstanding product, something that genuinely solves people's problems and earns their trust. 2. Be honest in your promotions. Instead of making false claims, showcase the real benefits of your product. 3. Think long-term. Growth may be slow in the beginning, but over time, a strong brand will be built. 4. Prioritize customer feedback. Understand their needs and improve your product accordingly. 5. Maintain a work-life balance. Hard work is great, but don't ignore other aspects of life. The ultimate success formula. If your only reason for starting a business is, I want to make millions, you're on the wrong path from the start. Money is a byproduct. Real success comes from a great product, the right mindset, and customer satisfaction. Remember, the biggest companies in the world didn't succeed just because they had big marketing budgets. They succeeded because their products made people's lives easier. So, before you start a business, ask yourself one question. Am I creating something that people will truly want? If the answer is yes, then you're on the right path. Being a workaholic isn't necessary, smart work is. Have you ever seen people who are always buried in their work, working for hours without a break, and even feeling proud of it? This mindset is especially common in Western countries, where people take pride in how many hours they work each week. But does working longer hours really mean being more productive? Not really. Working too much doesn't guarantee productivity. Instead, it leads to stress, fatigue, and poor decision-making. If you or your employees work continuously without breaks, productivity will eventually decline. Workaholic versus productive. A workaholic is someone who is excessively obsessed with work and constantly seeks perfection. This perfectionism pushes them to overanalyze every small detail, leading to frustration and burnout. Example: Mark worked in an accounting firm. He was so obsessed with work that he would get anxious if a task wasn't completed on time. Once, when he faced a project delay, he stopped eating, sleeping, and taking care of himself. The result? He fell sick and couldn't work for weeks. Lesson 1. Focus on efficiency, not perfection. 2. Prioritize essential tasks and don't waste time on minor mistakes. 3. Give your body and mind proper rest to maintain long-term productivity. Practical tips for smart work. 1. Set work hours. Work only as much as necessary. Working nonstop for 10 to 12 hours can actually reduce productivity. 2. Avoid distractions. Keep your phone silent or turn off the internet while working to stay focused. 3. Keep meetings short and effective. Avoid unnecessary meetings. Set a timer for every meeting to prevent time wastage. Include only those people who are directly involved. Example: if 10 people attend a 1-hour meeting, it wastes a total of 10 work hours. So, hold meetings only when absolutely necessary and keep them as short as possible. Why work-life balance matters. If you want long-term success, it's essential to focus not just on work, but also on other aspects of life. 1. Health. Overworking without rest can make you sick. 2. Family and friends. Spend time with loved ones because money alone doesn't bring happiness. 3. Creativity and innovation. Taking breaks refreshes your mind and boosts creativity, improving work efficiency. Conclusion: success doesn't come from just working hard. It comes from working smart. When you focus on what truly matters, you achieve more in less time. So, instead of becoming a workaholic, aim to be productive. Start small, think big. 5 essential business lessons. If you're thinking about starting a business, you might feel that it requires extensive research, a huge investment, and long-term planning. But the truth is, you need far less than you think. Many people don't start their business just because they overthink every small detail. What will the 5-year plan look like? Is the competition too high? Where will I find the right location? Result? They get stuck in overthinking and never step out of their comfort zone. 1. Just start. Let's say you have an idea to open a Vietnamese restaurant. You love the food and know how to prepare it. But as soon as you get serious about it, doubts start creeping in. Will people like it? How will I find the right location? How much investment will I need? And before you know it, you do nothing. Real business owners take the first step and learn along the way. Solution: start on a small scale. Don't get stuck in excessive planning. Take the first step, then adjust as needed. 2. The beauty of a small business. When you operate on a small scale, you get unique advantages. White heavy check mark, you have full control over everything. White heavy check mark, you stay personally connected with employees and customers. White heavy check mark, small businesses are more flexible. allowing for quick adjustments. Remember, as businesses grow, they often lose their personal touch. Enjoy the benefits of a small business and make them your strength. 3. Don't quit your job too soon. Many people believe that starting a business means quitting their job immediately, but that's not the right approach. First, run your business on a small scale. If it starts performing well, only then consider quitting your full-time job. This way, you'll avoid financial pressure and can grow your business gradually. 4. Don't waste time overthinking. Many people spend years conducting endless research, trying to plan every little detail perfectly, overanalyzing big challenges, and getting discouraged. Result? They never turn their ideas into reality. White heavy checkmark, start small. White heavy checkmark, keep things simple. White heavy checkmark, experiment practically and learn along the way. 5. Avoid unnecessary meetings and overthinking. Long, pointless meetings waste time. Overthinking prevents you from making real decisions. You learn the best lessons by doing, not just thinking. Conclusion: if you want to start a business, don't waste too much time thinking and researching. White heavy checkmark, start small. White heavy checkmark, avoid overthinking. White heavy checkmark, focus only on essential things. White heavy checkmark, build on what's already working. Remember, success comes from small, consistent steps, not from big, complicated plans. 5 more essential business lessons. Focus on what matters, not show-offs. Starting small doesn't mean leaving things incomplete. Instead, you should focus only on what is truly necessary for your business. Many people get lost in unnecessary show-offs, diverting their attention from the real goal. Let's understand this with a few examples. 1. Focus only on core essentials. Suppose you're opening a Vietnamese restaurant. Now, what's the most important thing? White heavy checkmark, high quality ingredients and delicious food. Cross mark, expensive furniture and fancy decor. If the food is great, people will sit on plastic chairs and still enjoy it. But if the food is bad, even gold-plated dishes won't save your business. This rule applies to all businesses. Get the core things right first. Everything else can come later. 2. Skills matter more than passion. If you love painting and want to turn it into a business, you have 2 choices. White heavy checkmark, improve your painting skills. Cross mark, spend money on fancy frames, branded brushes, or a luxury studio. An average artist, no matter how expensive their materials are, will still produce average work. But if your skills are strong, you can create amazing art with even the simplest tools. 3. Don't rush to find investors. Many people start looking for investors as soon as they see a little success. But taking investments too early can reduce your control over your own company. Investors start setting the rules for your business. Your ownership decreases. Slowly, you go from being a business owner to just an employee in your own company. Solution? Unless absolutely necessary, try to run your business with your own money. 4. Understand the real purpose of starting a business. If your only goal is to grow the business quickly and sell it for profit, think again. White heavy checkmark, a successful business is built with passion and dedication. Cross-mark, a business started only for quick resale often fails quickly. The world's top entrepreneurs treat their businesses like a mission, not just a money-making machine. 5. Don't trust resumes. Trust your instincts. Can a piece of paper resume tell you how hardworking and honest a person is? No. White heavy checkmark, many people exaggerate their resumes. White heavy checkmark, some resumes are written by someone else, not the candidate. White heavy checkmark, real skills matter more than paper degrees. Solution? Before hiring, test the candidate's real abilities. Don't rely only on their resume. Conclusion: focus on what truly matters in business. If you're starting a business, remember these key points. Focus only on core necessities, not unnecessary show-offs. White heavy checkmark, invest in improving skills rather than wasting money on luxury. White heavy checkmark, don't rush to find investors. White heavy checkmark, build your business with passion, not just for a quick sale. White heavy checkmark, hire people based on real skills, not just fancy resumes. Success in business comes from focusing on the right things and not being afraid to start small. The real mantra of success: embrace failure and see problems as challenges. If you think business is only about success, then you are making a big mistake. Failure is not just a possibility, it is necessary. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be to move forward with a calm mind. 1. Accept failure. Don't ignore it. Did Usain Bolt win every race? Have all great business ideas succeeded? Absolutely not. White heavy check mark, every failure teaches something valuable. White heavy check mark, if you don't accept failure, you will keep repeating mistakes. White heavy check mark, instead of hiding problems, be ready to solve them. 2. Don't destroy yourself with useless worries. Imagine you start a business and things go well. You dream bigger and take more loans than needed. Suddenly, you realize you can't repay them. Panicking won't help. White heavy check mark, accept the situation and find solutions. White heavy check mark, just saying, "I'm ruined," won't change anything. White heavy check mark, instead, focus on ensuring this mistake doesn't happen again. Remember, there are no problems, only solutions. 3. See every problem as a challenge. If you treat every problem as a challenge, your mind will automatically start working toward solutions. White heavy check mark, even Bill Gates faced struggles in the early days. White heavy check mark, if he had only focused on studies, Microsoft wouldn't exist today. White heavy check mark, successful people find solutions even in struggles. If your business is something you are willing to fight for, only then should you start. Never start a business just for money. 4. Avoid show-off marketing. White heavy check mark, big company marketing strategies don't work for small businesses. White heavy check mark, they have million-dollar budgets. But small businesses need to grow smartly. White heavy check mark, focus on the essentials at the start, not on showing off. Instead of flashy advertising, let your product and service speak for itself. 5. Don't be a workaholic. Be productive. Working 10 hours inefficiently is worse than working 1 hour with full focus. White heavy check mark, if work is slow, don't panic. White heavy check mark, instead of pushing yourself into stress, take a short break to clear your mind. White heavy check mark, sometimes a simple walk or light workout can improve your thinking. 6. Keep business small and simple in the beginning. White heavy check mark, even the biggest businesses started small. White heavy check mark, keeping things simple and manageable at first gives you an advantage. White heavy check mark, moving forward step by step in the right direction is the key to real success. Conclusion: the right mindset is key to business success. If you want to build a successful business, remember these lessons. White heavy check mark, accept failure and learn from it. White heavy check mark, see problems as challenges, not obstacles. White heavy check mark, don't take unnecessary loans. Take risks wisely. White heavy check mark, don't blindly copy big company marketing. Create your own strategy. White heavy check mark, work smart, not just hard. White heavy check mark, start small and keep things simple at first. Remember, real change comes not from thinking, but from taking action. Start applying these lessons in your business and life today.